the creator on here and whatever else, and they said that I gave that account to somebody to use, and I overheard that later on, a couple weeks later, and I got thrown into a box.
It's people
They yelled, they told me to, listen to the recording, and I said I wasn't there. I think you should stop playing that because whoever this recording's about is probably going to trigger them. They told me no. I said whatever, and then I got berated after that live by, someone else. And it was just like, that wasn't about me, or that wasn't about you. That was about me telling them that it wasn't mine. And they know that it's not mine now because I went in there. I went in there blindly. And I didn't want to, but I never ever want that name. You know what I mean? I never want to be part of something like that. And they knew that, but at the end of the day, because of where I've sat, because of where I go, and like I said, is when you're done doing your stupid shit, I'll come back. But when you're doing your stupid shit, I ain't there. If you find me in the list, in the eyeball, because I don't keep my shit private. I ain't a fucking sneaky bitches. At the end of the day, you're gonna see that I'm in that little eyeball, that list of people in the comments. I want to hear it. Why can't I? Why not? I don't give a fuck. I don't go run to somebody. But at the end of the day, when you're this vile to my friend, and I don't have to agree with what my friend is doing or saying. I don't have to agree with everything that my friend is saying. But when you're mean and you're vile and you bring up horrible, horrible things about my friend, that's not okay.
No.
And for my friend to do it back, that's not okay either. But when you have a good friendship and you can give positive, constructive criticism, or you can tell your friend like, yo, dude, like that was fucked up, and you can still be friends, that's a friendship. And that's the friendship we have. Does that make sense? I don't at all agree with 90% of the people that are over there, but I support my friend. I support my friend. I'd never ever tell my friends this or that. Hannah can be a testify of that. I hate one of her friends with a passion.
Exactly.
With a passion. And I've never, this is about as far as that I've ever told. I mean, Hannah's already heard it, but that's about as far as I'll go with it to her because that's her friend. She can come in here. I didn't have to, but she unblocked her. And I was like, whatever, as long as it's cool.
Yeah, we can
but
just go
at the end of the day, like, it is what it is. But I won't ever tell Hannah, like, you're a piece of shit, or blah, blah, blah. I haven't even told her why.
Yeah, I get that. Because I kind of feel that same way in certain situations myself.
I don't understand why people on here think that they can tell you who you can have in your boxes, who you can talk to on this app, where you can sit, whatever. I just don't understand it. And ain't nobody on this app big enough to tell me who I can and can't sit with.
Hey, I'm going to pause real quick and I'm going to record because I'm pretty sure that somebody that was in here is going to go back and say that I twisted some fucking words. So hold, please.
Yeah.
You get a PBS call.
It's just it's ridiculous.
My thing is that the recordings that I received yesterday from her live with all those people and what they were saying about me just because of the boxes that I was in the past week or two, or people being in lives that I'm in or whatever, of course it's, well, you were there, so everything that's happened in the past 2 or 3 years is your fault too.
Right.
That's the way they made me feel, and that's actually how it came out. And the things that they were doing, I understand where they're coming from. Like, do you support that behavior? No, absolutely I don't. But here's the thing, like on the flip side, like I have my friends too. Mm-hmm. And no, I don't stand for that shit. And if I see it, I'll just leave. Like I'm not going to be a part of it.
Right. And that's how I've been, I can't say that I've never not ever been messy. But yes. I've never been messy in the fashion of this stuff. If I got a problem with something going on in my life or something like that, I mean, I don't have big lives. Okay, we just sit here and we have fun. But
we joke.
I've learned, And
See?
I guess going into other people's lives or me being in boxes, right? I've had to learn too. And I've learned. I've taken my ass whoopings. I've given ass whoopings. I've done whatever. But I've also learned you have to, I guess I shouldn't say you have to. The program that I've worked is I to other people would give you the benefit of a doubt of a change, and that comes with behavior, right? We all know that. That's been thrown around by almost every creator recently, blah, blah, blah. So I'm not taking that. But at the end of the day, the program that I do work is, you know, I would hope that somebody doesn't use my character from 7 years ago of who I am today, because that's not me. I do have those capabilities still. Obviously, they're my characteristics. They're my character defects, right? But I have the capability of being that way, but I do my best to try to not. And so when I see this in boxes, when I've been in boxes of bad things, when I've been in comments, when I've been the joker, when I've agreed with people on the other side, when I've whatever, I've stepped back and was like, wait a minute, this has gone way too far. But I can't take back what I already did, but I can do what I'm doing right now.
Facts.
And whether I start today, fine. And it's going to take you a while to see improved behavior or improved whatever. But just because you see my name in a little list of people doesn't mean that I'm over there supporting that person. I want to hear it because my friend is telling me that you're saying this and I have yet to hear it. So if I heard it finally, then let me make my own fucking opinion and my own choice and see what I'm going to do after that. So if I heard them say that you told me that they said, now I'm going to make the choice of, you know what? I got to go over here until that fucking weed's out, right?
Welcome in, everybody.
But I don't get that long of a leash to do that. So we just do what we do.
Yeah, I agree with you on that. I just, I just recently, started going around a certain group of people. I really don't know a lot of their history. I know of some of it from watching lives or whatever, but because I associated with them, now it's all my fault too, and I'm not doing that.
Absolutely, these are new characters to you, and that's what I was saying when you first came in. Is like, it was kind of like I looked at my phone and kind of perked up my eyes, like, wait, she pals with them. But like I told you, it wasn't a reflect or a judgment on you. It was like, oh, okay, well, I ain't going over there, for a little while, but it's not you. I know that these people will stop using that specific platform in time and go away and then resurface back. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
These are new characters in your book right now. And whether you form some kind of friendship, fine. But it's that boundary that we all have to set for ourselves of, cool, that's my friend. Bullet is my friend. I don't care what anybody says. She's my friend. I don't agree with a lot of things that she does, but I'm not going to not be her friend in some aspects just because something's happening. But I'm not going to partake in those things either. At all. Not one bit. Not one bit.
I don't understand.
That's where the miscommunication and the assumptions come up, and all the drama too.
I don't understand why people can't go their own way. Okay, so you don't get along with such and such. Okay, go the other way. You don't have to. Just because you're friends with this person or that person doesn't mean that you can't sit and talk to somebody else. Go your own way.
Right. And my friends know the same. Like, some of my friends, might be cool with people that I don't necessarily get along with or whatever. And I would never tell them, if I see you over there, I would never tell, I don't want to be your friend, block me, whatever. I'm not going to do that.
Exactly. I don't understand that. People's like, well, if you follow this person or you talk to them, you can just block me.
Bitch, I follow those people because I want to know when they live. I'm nosy as shit. I will watch from the outside. I'll do anything. You don't want me to watch you? Go to my fucking profile and unfriend me because you my friend too. Block me. But I'm going to get on my other account and I'm going to watch because I want to know. I want to know if my friend or my other person is telling the truth as well. Okay? Yeah. That's it. I don't go into anybody's live raging bullets. I'd love for somebody to say I have. I will for 3 people on this app, and that's it.
I get that.
I've seen you come in alive one time, and you came in hot. You came in like a wrecking ball that day.
Yep, and that is the exact live that I'm talking about, and that was to defend who? Myself.
Exactly.
That was it. In a group of people that I know would mutilate me. And they did. And they did. And I held myself. And it's okay. But at the end of the day, that was for me. And then I get a call from that because I didn't stick up for whatever. Bitch, it wasn't fucking about you. It was about me.
I hope you're having a good day, Marty.
Because of something you did.
Yeah.
Not me.
Just like the day you come in Michael's live or fuck around, find out whatever you want to call him. You come in there hot because there was an RSO in the box. And they didn't know.
They didn't know that he was, and I
Exactly.
produced every fucking receipt you could, and I said, you guys are about to get dragged by a bunch of people on this app. It ain't about to be me, but this motherfucker needs to go, and that person sure the hell left.
Exactly.
People don't know what other people know, and that's fine.
Bullet
If they
just
still
got
wanted to
banned.
be friends with him, that's cool, but I ain't ever going over there with that, because you just were shown this, you were just told that, here you go.
Bullet just got banned on her account again. It does suck.
But yeah, Jess, I mean, at the end of the day, it'll take time to turn it back around, you know, and it doesn't have to be an extravagant drama of, hey guys, I'm just gonna whatever, do it your way, you know, but clear it. You know, you there's time to replenish your name, you know. There's time to whatever, but like I don't know. I always call people goonies that I got issues with, you know. Those are goonies.
Yeah, I'm trying. Like, I really, you know,
Your lives were fun. You do makeup. You used to have some of the people that I don't really agree with now in your boxes. I'm sure you don't agree with them either, but you know, it was fun. It was. They're just like Tiffany's live. It was safe. And it's not safe in two instances now.
Right, and I get that, and you know, I've noticed that because when you go live and you have 2 or 3 different circles of people, right, that have their own groups or friends or whatever in the boxes or the comments or whatever, it gets crazy, and it turns your platform into a shit show, and that's what I don't want. I want to get it back to where it was. So that's why I'm just trying to take a step back. That's why I went live last night, because I heard some nasty recordings yesterday about myself that I didn't know.
I didn't see those. Yeah.
And I was like, no. See, I'm going to go clear this up one time and I'm done. And I'm in it. And that's exactly what I'm going to do.
It's amazing the stuff we find out about ourselves on here.
Oh, exactly. Hey, Joy. You know, and it sucks. Easier said than done to just drop people out the box. It really ain't that easy because you don't know the backlash that we be getting on the outside or, you know, right afterwards. Not one bit. It'll be a fuck you, fuck this, fuck that. I mean, I had that. Yep. I had that. It was why, you know, and it's like, cool. There's a person on this app that people will think that I'm, you know, still loyal to, and I'm not, but I don't want that backlash from this person. You've never heard my side of the story. You've never heard my recordings. You've never heard this. And would I do that to that person? I wouldn't do that to that person because inadvertently it puts me in danger of my mental health, my whatever. I'm not going to do that to myself. I respect myself a little bit more than that. Thank you. I'm sorry you have a little bit, in my opinion, lack of respect for yourself, but I'm not going to do that for me. I worked too hard to get to where I'm at today. And it's not the best at all. I could do better.
Yeah, I feel you on that.
But we could all do better. You know? Yeah. It ain't just one person. It ain't just Karma. It's all of us.
It is. And, you know, it is the one-sided beef, too. That's the aggravating part because, you know, there are different sides to a story. And when you try to tell the people who you're arguing with or beefing with or whatever, you know, when you try to tell them your side, they don't want to hear it. They just want to listen to what they